Alright, so for this question, we have to use a slightly different mechanism to set up this question in the TI-83, and I'll show you that. First off, we have to determine the null hypothesis and alternative hypothesis, and here we're trying to test the claim whether a subject lies is independent of the polygraph test indication. And so therefore the null hypothesis is we assume that it is independent of the polygraph test indication. We're going to try to prove that it's not independent. So now to find chi-squared, now previously on the calculator we had to use lists, and now we're going to use matrices, right? So previously we'd hit stat and edit and go enter our data. Now what you need to do is hit second, and you're going to hit the x-1 button. See, it says matrix right there above it. Alright, now we're going to go over and we're going to edit matrix A. Alright, now it sets matrix A up as a 1 by 1 row, 1 column. We have 2 rows and 2 columns in our table, so we need to change that to a 2, and then arrow over and change that to a 2. And now we can go down and enter our data. 8, 46, 29, and then 12. Alright, now that we have the data entered, we can go hit stat, and we're going to go over to tests, and it's near the very bottom, so I'm going to hit the up arrow to come up from the bottom, and we're going to do the chi-squared test. And what you need to have here is just what you have now. Observed is a matrix A, and it's going to calculate for you the expected matrix B. It'll do that for you when we do this. So we go down and we hit calculate. And that's where we get our chi-squared test statistic of 30.644, and then our p-value. So let's enter those. So to 3 decimal places, we're going to put 30.645 here. All right. And then the next part says, what is the p? So you can see I typed my 30.645 here. And now the p-value of the statistic, notice that the notation here is this is 3.098 e minus 8. That means, that's scientific notation for 3, let's just keep it at 3, times 10 to the negative 8, means that in a decimal sense this is the same as 0. And so you start with a decimal here and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's the same as 0.000000003. And so what we do for MyLabs Plus to understand this, we just put 0.00000. When it's less than 0.00001, then we just put 0000. And so that is a very strong finding on p-value, so therefore there is sufficient evidence to warrant rejection of the claim that whether a subject lies is independent of the polygraph test indication.